How will you balance the interests of your political party with those of the unaffiliated voters in town?
Well, currently serving on the Board of Selectmen, we have all parties. We get along and we collaborate, all for the best of Wilton. I think that I represent all people in town, and I strive to do that. I can tell you now, from the Board of Selectmen, we really are bipartisan, and I would continue to act that way, and of course, the best interests of the town.
Thank you. Mr. Alper.
So as a petitioning candidate, this is clearly an easy question for me to answer. When our town committee selected other candidates to run for this position, I had seriously considered not primarying or petitioning. And I had spoken to a friend of mine, a Democrat, by the way. And for those of you that don't know, I am the former town chair of the Republican Party. And in speaking with them, they asked me why I would entertain not running if I thought I could do good for the town, a town that I had been volunteering for more than 13 years. And I didn't have a good answer. And he said, if you think it's the right thing to do, you should run. And so in spite of the party endorsement, a party that I led for almost a decade, I chose to petition and get on the ballot. Because in the end of the day, while I believe in our party, I believe in this town first and foremost. And I do believe that I bring the skill set, the knowledge, the expertise, the diversity of the various boards and commissions to the table that is, I believe, desperately missing right now from the Board of Selectmen. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. McFadden.
Hi, just so we're all clear, I happen to also be chair of the Democratic Town Committee, so I'm head of the Democrats in this town, besides being candidate. And one of the things that I've done is make sure all of our meetings are open, and we actually have a number of unaffiliated people who occasionally come to our meetings. And you don't have to be a DTC member to come to our meetings. You don't have to be a Democrat to come to our meetings. And so we've had other people come to engage in conversations about what we can do in our community. The other thing is the Democrats... the other thing is that the Democrats also select candidates who are qualified, and we often have picked unaffiliated candidates. And so, as an example, Chris Stropp, who serves on the Board of Education, is unaffiliated, and he's endorsed by the Democrats. He's our man on the Board of Education, but he's unaffiliated. And so we have worked hard to include as many unaffiliated as possible. It's kind of ironic because the Democrats are the minority group. If you look at registered voters in this town, with over 12,000 registered voters, we have less than 3,500 registered Democrats. The largest group in town is unaffiliated. And so we try whenever possible to work together to help the community as best we can.
Thank you. Mr. Cole.
I am a Republican, but I see myself as a resident first. You know, to me, party labels are not important in local municipal elections. I think we all share the same basic common values and have many of the same interests, in fact. You know, we all want a strong, financially strong town. We want good schools. We want our kids to grow up in a safe environment. We want our kids to be able to come back after college and afford to be able to live here. You know, these are all common values that we all share. And even though, you know, I am a Republican, you know, I'm a citizen first. And, you know, I take pride in being able to work with everyone. You know, as a lawyer, you know, part of my job is to build consensus and get things done. And, you know, having the opportunity to work with Lori and the other members of the Board of Selectmen in interviewing and selecting our new town council, you know, we worked well together because we don't see ourselves as Republicans or Democrats. We see ourselves as citizens first. And I think that's important to remember that, you know, we're all in this together, whether Republicans, Democrats, unaffiliated, and we have to work together, you know, because, you know, we're all interested in in the same basic things and keeping our town strong.
Thank you. Ms. Bufano, would you care to rebut?
No.
Mr. Alper? What a lovely group. Ms. McFadden?
No.
All right.